Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood alien stranded here on the third rock from the sun. And today, I'm doing a hand cam. As you can see, I've got a few 3D printed Audrey 2s I found on Thingiverse. Various stages of growth. And these are for my Halloween decorations. So I thought, it's my birthday week. Kind of want to do something a little bit different. Instead of doing like a big marathon stream or something like that, I'll just stream like, most of the week. A couple hours here and a couple hours there during each day. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. Today, I'm doing, so I thought, what? I'll paint on Handcam because I don't have enough games to play that I really want to play multiple times this week. And I haven't done a Handcam in a while. So I'm going to start by painting my Audreys on cam. So I have this, Walmart paint. I'm just going to paint them with acrylics. And I'm going to be using, like, various pictures of Audrey 2 to get me some, paint designs. But I thought, I was looking at one, and I thought I'll go with this, Citron Green to start with. And I'm just going to start painting. I don't have any particular plans or particular fancy skills or anything like that. I just want my Audrey 2s painted. So let me just get over to the picture I have right now, so I can get myself like an idea on what I want to do. I'm going to start with one of these closed ones. I'm going to move them over now, I think. Yeah, I'm going to move them over just to get them out of the way. I'm going to put my thingies there. So I'm going to start with, and these are the stems. Let's see how they're supposed to connect. Like that. And I'll be putting some leaves and stuff behind them too once they're painted. And attaching them, then I'm going to decorate them. So you get an idea of what I plan. Actually, before we do it, I'm going to have one with leaves in a pot just like that. And I'm going to put, one like that as it's, beginning to grow a little bit. And then this one, the hole's not quite big enough. I'm going to have to drill it out or sand that down. But put another one on the stem with the mouth open. And I'm thinking in a separate pot or something. I've already drilled out a little bit on this one. The big one on a stem. With leaves and stuff like that. I'm going to be hitting the dollar store soon. Yeah. So I'm going to start with this one right here. Okay, back to my image. Okay, I'm looking at that one, the image I have, and it's got. I'm going to go with the lighter colors and then darker colors up around. I don't mind if a little red shows through, so that's why I'm not like worrying about primer. I would have primed it, but I forgot to get primer. So it's just going to be a bit of this underneath. Probably a couple coats of this. I'm not going to worry so much around right in the lips here. But this is my plan. So it's going to be a rather chill stream today, I think. I'm going to actually turn my background music up so I can actually hear it. I spent a lot of time 3D printing these things. These things they're printed on PLA filament. I mean, I'm not an expert 3D printer, but in any stretch of the imagination. I'm not even designing my own models. I'm picking, downloading them from Thingiverse. But, on my printer, the PLA worked great. PLA filament works great. I like it. I was able to print up things consistently, But I ran out. That's why this one's white. That stem's white. I had to use my PETG filament. I got the 3D printer like just before 2020 hit for Christmas from my family. Still the coolest gift I've ever gotten. Just because it's so useful. But, and I got 2 spools of filament. The problem is, I got a Polaroid PlaySmart 3D printer. It was available like late 2019 at a local fabric store. I guess they didn't sell all that well or something, because the plan was, and their plan was, we can pick up some, filament when I need it, at the local fabric store, Joann's. But I guess it didn't sell well enough, and 2020 hit. 2020 hit. Man, I keep dropping this thing. 2020 hit, and they didn't continue carrying it. So by the time we were able to go back, we weren't able to get the filament. And I think the printer in general has been discontinued in America. I don't know if it's available anywhere else in the world, but I don't think it's available in America anymore. Kind of a shame. I mean, it's not the best 3D printer, but it was affordable enough, and I was able to get one. I mean, though, I can see why, though. I mean, how many crafters are going to be buying 3D printers? Not many. I'm going to let that dry off a little bit before I hit the next one. Next side of it. But now I gotta order filament online. But I'm gonna try to use up what filament I have, and I got one thing of PLA, the red PLA filament from Polaroid, and some white. I wish it had continued. To be honest, I really wish it had continued. But I understand why not. If it didn't sell well, it's not like something that would be, at a general craft store. Might not sell well as like a laser cutter, which I'm surprised they have now. Or the, those vinyl cutter kit, vinyl cutter things. I kind of want one of those, so that would be kind of cool. I'm going to move my paint over here. I'm going to move my brushes a little over here so I can draw them away. I can see why. It's just kind of sad that, I have to order it online. And I can't just go, go to the store when I'm in that end of town and pick up some filament when I need it. Plus, honestly, I tend to use this mainly during Halloween. This one's a little off. I bumped the table while it was printing, so it's slightly off right around here. I don't know if you can see that. I mean, like I said, I can understand. I kind of wish, like I said, I kind of wish it, continued. It would have been nice to be able to go pick up some more PLA filament instead of having to use the PETG filament, which was a pain. I think this was like the 4th try making this. No, it was the 3rd try. I was going to go 3 tries, and then I was going to try to figure out something else. Second try printed up a little bit better than the first try, and then this one printed up fine. I don't mind how rough it looks, simply because, well, I'm taking a look at the inside of the mouth. Because, well, it's Halloween decorations. It doesn't need to be perfect. Not like I'm trying to, you know, manufacture these for sale. I don't have enough filament for selling things. And I'm not sure the printer, I mean, it might be. I've never tried. It's capable of selling, like, the things we've seen at, like, the games, the local D&D game store. Well, why am I bringing it too close to my face? Sorry. I had to completely reset up my Handcam setup. So, I used to do these Handcams all the time on VStream. Like, all the time on VStream. After my birthday last year, I decided, because I was using it to celebrate my anniversary too. There's a fruit fly in here. It's probably seeing all these Audreys and going, ooh, fruit. But no, I did these on VStream a lot. But I haven't really done a Handcam since VStream shut down. I think I may have done like 1 on YouTube, maybe 2, to finish up what I was working on. And then the puppies came. Then we got puppies. And where my table is, this craft table that I'm using, is I had to put the kennel, so I had to move my craft table. Which kind of sucked. And by kind of sucked, I mean really sucked. I like my craft table. But I also, ooh, under the light I can really see like the printing here. I printed it on draft settings. I didn't want to. And this I scaled up to get its size. That's the default size right there. But then the puppies came, and I had no project ideas, and so I stopped doing the hand cams. And now that the puppies are, you know, getting bigger and they don't have to be in the big kennel, you know, because, you know, they're going to be supervised more, you know, I can trust them outside of it more. I brought in a smaller kennel they could just sleep in at night. And, yeah. So now I got my craft table set back up. I mean, I would say just in time for this, but it's like, no, I gotta set the craft table back up because I really want to do this. Plus, I really need to paint. And I was able to print because I have a second table. Not a craft table, but a second table I can use. But my 3D printer takes it up. Between the filament holder, the power brick, and the printer itself, and the size, you know, it takes up that small little table. So it's like, I have to either print or paint. Now I can print and paint. Admittedly, I don't have anything else really I need to print right now. But I mean, I will be doing more printing as things come up, and I need ideas. I have ideas for prints because it's like, I want to print up a tricorder a next generation style tricorder for cons and stuff. I think that'd be cool. I mean, that would be pretty cool, right? And what's more up here? And I want to print up some other just some stuff that I can use for like events. Plus, I've got a costume that needs to be made for next year. That I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do all of it. I gotta figure out which one too. So my partner and friends, and our couple friends, want to do a for the next local Comic Con. Do Has-Been Hotel. I don't know too much about Has-Been Hotel. I tried watching it with them, but there was something about like the TV or the audio mix on Amazon Prime or something, and it was just giving me a massive headache, so I had to stop so I wouldn't suffer. I mean, the show seems fun, but I was getting a headache and I couldn't watch it with them. But I gotta figure out which character. They had like two that they thought I could do, and it's just like, okay, but I kind of like being the rebel, you know. They want to do like a big theme like Eevee's one year. I got and I'm like I'm a score bunny. Because I like being the odd one out. And it's gonna be kind of hard to be the odd one out when we're doing character themes. I'm not gonna bother painting the top or the bottom. I'm gonna be attaching these to some foam. I'm putting them in little cheap dollar store pots. I gotta remember the characters' names too. They want me to do either. Let me open up my browser here. They want me to do either Alistair, because that one I wouldn't mind because Alistair's funny. Let me get IMDb open so I can get character names. Or do I want me to do Angel Dust, because that could be a fun character. But my brain is trying to figure out the 4 arms aspect. And then it's Alistar, and he kind of fits my vibe too. Somewhat evil and microphone and stuff like that. I would love to, make that as a costume, but it's like, okay, how am I gonna do this? How far do I want to go? How far do I want to go on the costume? I don't know how far they plan to go for the costumes. I think they're just going to tease hair and makeup and make the costumes. Plus, that takes time. And I don't know what everybody else is doing. Plus, it's also making the costumes. Thankfully, there's 2 of us that can sew, so it's 2 people sewing 4 costumes, you know, and that's probably going to be in like May or June. But it's getting the material and I mean, I might do that on, you know, I might do that on stream. Probably go with Alistor because I just want the cane. I like the cane. I like the microphone cane. I love old-timey technology and microphones and stuff like that. I love the aesthetics of it. Okay. Hopefully by the time I'm done with the paint, getting the first coat on the stems, I can put a second coat on the others. It fell. No. Oh, it's still falling. The other one's staying up just fine. Well, let's lean you up there. Okay, big stem. This one is white, so, you know. If I remember to pick up some primer, I would have primed, and, you know, actually, if I remembered to pick up primer, I probably would have taken these outside and primed them yesterday. Hit them with some primer spray paint. But I didn't. And it's like, I don't really want to do anything outside. I do not want to try to figure out how I'm going to do an outside stream. Mainly because I'm worried about, you know, weather and electronics. Oh, I haven't had breakfast yet. Too busy getting stuff set up. I am already getting hungry. Well, I'll get some lunch here in a bit. I'm going to get these painted, this painted, and I'm going to go grab a quick bite. I forgot I haven't had anything to eat yet today. Don't you hate it when you start getting into a project and you realize you haven't had anything to eat? Because you get so distracted. And I'm going to probably go for a darker green. I can just start farther back with that. Thankfully, they don't all have to look uniform. They're plants. Plants are rarely uniform with each other, even if they're the same, you know, kind of plant. Ooh. Ooh, I got this vase at Goodwill for Halloween flowers. I wonder if one of these would fit in there. I wonder. I'll find out soon enough. I can find out soon enough. I put it because I have these cheap fake roses. You know, the cloth roses. And I put some skulls in them. And I'm thinking that, you know, because obviously that would be a good Halloween decoration, right? Okay, I'm gonna take a break right now, I think. I hear chaos going on, and I should take care of it. So I'll be back in a minute. I'll see you on the flip side. Sorry, we had a puppy situation. Needed to be taken care of. So you need it outside. And I grabbed a couple pumpkin donut holes. The pumpkin donut holes to Hopefully, tide me over a little bit. Okay. Can I get my... second coat on yet? Okay, maybe. Oh man, my brush. This old washcloth. Can't wait for Halloween. It's weird. It's like I love the Dragon Age games. I do. I really love the Dragon Age games. Oh, was this the wrong one? Yeah, that one should be the right one. Okay, sorry. And I'm seeing a lot of people, getting in preparation for the, Veilguard, playing the previous 3. And I'm thinking to myself, I could do that. I could be playing all week long. I could do a marathon of Inquisition. I could. Even though I just started, it would take forever. But I could do that and be prepared for Veilguard as soon as it comes out. But problem is, and I'm completely honest, Halloween. And I love Halloween. And the game's coming out on Halloween. It's like, there's no way I can play it on Halloween. It's Halloween. I'm gonna be finishing up my decorations, putting all the latex props out, stuff that I'm not too worried about the weather, that I'm more concerned about with weather, blowing away and stuff like that. The ones that are more easily damaged. I'm worried about those because I don't want them getting damaged. I don't want my, I want as few props getting destroyed as possible. And it's like, no, so I can't play Veilguard then. Plus, it's like, I want to keep making my Halloween stuff because Halloween! I mean, come on. It's Halloween. The greatest holiday of the year. I mean, what other holiday do you get to scare children and then give them candy? And, the fun kind of scare children, mind you. The fun kind of scaring children. There is the bad kind of scaring children. I don't participate in the bad kind of scaring children. But the fun kind, yeah. Halloween's a great time to scare children for fun, with fun. The fun scares, the booze. It's a little bit of a jump scare. Or having something creepy. And then you're giving them candy. And you're seeing them be happy. And you're complimenting some really cool costumes. And there's some really cool costumes nowadays. Can't wait to see what we get this year. Really can't. Next year's going to be a nice one. It's going to be like a Superman one, I think. Or Fantastic Four. That would be interesting. Seeing Fantastic Four costumes. There's some really creative kids in this area. Really creative costumes. And I'm almost out of Citron in this thing. I have multiple tubs here. Yeah, I'm gonna put 2 coats on, I think. On each Audrey. This is something I've actually been wanting to have in my yard for a while. Little man-eating plants. For Halloween decorations. Only for Halloween decorations. I do not want a man-eating plant in my yard to deal with solicitors. No. Especially not during this time of year. Especially not during an election year. No, I do not want man-eating plants outside to eat the solicitors trying to, put their political messages in my door. Why would I want something like that? God, I wish I had an Audrey too. I wish I had an Audrey Jr. right now. Just to eat the people who do that. But no, I've been wanting to have like little Audrey 2 props. Like ever. And now I have them. I mean, I don't have them just yet, but I'm going to have them out this year. And I have a couple areas that I think I'm going to put them in. I was planning to do like a little garden scene. I mean, that was the plan. But I have an area that's kind of lacking. And I think I'm going to do that as my focus first before doing a garden scene. Plus I have some other ideas too of things I want to make. For the area that's lacking. So I might be putting my limited resources into that. Basically, one person in time. I don't want to buy like too many decorations from like the Halloween stores. And not because of, I don't like them. I mean, the Spirit's got like this really cool sandworm thing that I wish I had. And of course, I want one of those Home Depot 12-foot skeletons. I mean, who wouldn't want that? Even though that would be the I'm just gonna leave it outside all year. But yeah, it's a sandworm skeleton, and they have some really cool yard decorations. I do not want inflatables. I do not like inflatables for Halloween decorations. Mainly because they're inflatables. They're constantly making like a noise because you gotta keep a fan running in them, and they look a little too cartoony for me. Which is rich coming from the anime character. From the alien anime boy. But they look too cartoony for my tastes. And I want creepy. I want like Audrey 2s. And skeletons with eyes bugging out as they're sitting in an electric chair. And spiders and gravestones and some funny little things that's not just the puns on the gravestones. That's why the gravestones are, here lies a corpse inside of a grave, skin like a baby, Burma shave. To me, that's actually kind of fun because it's not the norm. I'm the rebel. But not in a bad way. I just want to be a little bit different. Okay. First layer. Yeah, this one should be fine. I'm gonna put a second coat on in a bit. I don't mind having a little red showing through. And this is not going to be the only project I do on cam this week. It's the only project I'm doing today. Well, might not even be the only project I do today. Depends on how far I get. But yeah, I want my creepy stuff. I don't want my inflatable. I don't want an inflatable. Plus, I like the homemade charro of some of these. I mean, my electric chair is not a great electric chair. It doesn't really look that much like an electric chair. But, well, it does look like an electric chair, but it doesn't look like, a manufactured electric chair. Or something that a woodworker created. Something I created with some scrap wood I had and pallets. And it works. It works very well. And something I can, modify without it feeling like, oh, I'm ruining, some expert craftsmanship. That one I don't think needs a second coat. These do. Yeah. Sorry. Try to get that out of there. Oh, I forgot to take the recycling out. Crap. Okay, well, I can bag it up if I have to. I'll walk it over to the recycling bins later on. Ooh, I dropped that. Oh. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'll be streaming until about 1. And then I'm going to be working on a Stromboli. From one of the cookbooks I have. I haven't made it in years. And to do it, I'm going to have to go get some stuff. I forgot I picked up green pepper yesterday when I was picking up the ham and cheese for it. I think that looks fine. There'll be some darker colors, and like I said, I don't mind a little red showing through. Yeah, that one should be fine. Okay. Let that dry for a second. Problem is I gotta let these dry a little bit. I gotta get a second coat though on the bulb, so I need more. Let me look at the picture here. And I'm just using what people created for props and stuff in their plays. Oh, there's an Archer 2 Funko? I wish I had that. I wish I also had Archer 2 Legos. I think there's a couple like Audrey 2 Lego sets and stuff. I'm just gonna go over here. What's this site? Oh, puppets for rental. For a potential production. They don't look great. I'm sure some people would like those, but not for me. Ooh, oh, I wish I had $375 right now. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that kind of a paint job. Ooh. Ooh, I wish I could do that. Maybe I could do that with some hot glue. Make a little bit of drool. Oh, come on, another chunk. Okay. I'll put my paper towel all the way over there. I don't want to go grab it. Okay, where did that come from? Dried acrylic paint. Ugh. Enough for a second coat. Edge here. Oops. I don't know why I keep putting my paintbrush there. It's not going to be in there long enough. Definitely going to have to wash my hands. Second coat will be good though. Oops, wrong one. I think it was that one was the second one, the first one I did. I'm gonna see which side looks drier. I don't think it matters. I mean, after this is done, I'm gonna throw in the darker color. I'm gonna do a second of a darker green. I'm gonna use the darkest green I have as a third layer, and then I'm gonna dry brush with some purple. So not all this red's gonna be showing through. I also gotta make a sign too. I gotta see if I know. I thought I had another piece of foam that I could use for this. Styrofoam. I might have to go out to one of those home improvement stores and see if I can pick up a block of foam. And make a note, don't feed the plant sign. Beginning to look better. Two coats should be enough of this one. And when they have the when they have the sunlight on them. Oh, I should once I'm done, I got some glow paints like right over there. Once I'm done, I should put some glow paints on them because these can, once I get them all set up and stuff, I'm not too worried about them getting damaged. So they could go outside. Oh, I can't wait to see what these things look like. I said, maybe tomorrow I can get them outside tomorrow afternoon. After my stream tomorrow. So I can at least get up, see when I'm going to place them and then let them sit for a bit. Outside. Or sit, cure. And then get them permanently out like on Saturday or something. I don't know what's going on this weekend in personal life. That's why it's on my schedule. I only have it one stream on Friday, one stream on Saturday. Friday, I know we're gonna go. Friday's grocery shopping day. Plus, it's the last shopping day before grocery shopping day before Halloween. So, I'm gonna need to pick up Halloween candy to give to the kids. I should use some of the birthday money I have and get some pop. Get some 12 packs. Give those to as treats. Kind of want to make a big Audrey 2 puppet someday. I'm sorry I'm bringing it too close to my face here so I can see what I'm doing. But I want to make an Audrey 2 puppet someday. I gotta find some plans that I'm okay with. And make an Audrey 2 puppet. That's one of the things I've always wanted to do in theater. Is make a puppet of Audrey 2 for a theatrical performance of Little Shop. Not run the puppet. Not provide the puppet. But make the puppet. Because I can't sing. Feed me some more. See, that doesn't sound right? But now I'm going to have my Audrey 2s. And that will be cool. And that'd be a great puppet to have in just in general. Oh, I also gotta make little tendrils too for this one. I want to make those out of foam clay. And this one I want to give some tendrils too. I'm gonna go grab some paper towel. I'll be right back. Ugh. All the way over. just gonna wipe the brush off on paper towel. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna take a second. Sit back and relax a bit. Oh, and I'm not moving that much because my webcam that normally is tracking me is showing my hands. I could set up like a thing where I'm doing like this and have it track my hands, but eh. Yeah, I think the second coat is what's needed. 2 coats should be enough of this. And then I'll set up the next paint. So how's everybody doing today? I'm doing fine. 49 now. Feeling old. Joints not working as well. Probably because I'm putting a lot of taxing on them. But yeah, I'm feeling good. I had a nice little dinner last night. And some pumpkin pie for dessert. Then I streamed some more Dragon Age Origins and I got raided. Well, not Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age Inquisition, sorry. But I got raided. Laundry detergent straight into position. Dragon Age Inquisition. Yeesh, laundry detergent. Geese? Jeez. I'm having fun with the captions, aren't I? Pickle. Okay, sorry. Seeing what it says. Okay. Yeah, I have a completely different setup for hand cams. But yeah, I'm not moving much because, yeah, my camera's over here. Okay. Okay, it's going to dry off a little bit more, but yeah, that's going to dry off. Oh, I might actually have something that could help. Let me see. I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave this going. I'm gonna be right back, but I will mute myself, so I'll be right back. Don't know why I didn't think of this before. I have an artist doll. And, might help out a little bit. Second coat here. So I took the base off. I should get some more of these. For a paint job like this. Or I gotta paint multiples of the same thing. I really should, at least do puppet commissions or something. Okay. 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 There's one. And two. Next week. Almost a week till Halloween. Can you believe it? Where'd the year go? Where did the year go? So much has changed this last year, too. At least in, this. I mean, last year, I made I had a revised model I made of my original Hikaru Star model. And I'm like, yeah, this is my model now. I like this design. And then I come up with another design, and I use that. You know what I call my 2.0 model now. And now I got this one. And then V-Stream. Tongue. And then you got V-Stream. It's like last year, I found out about V-Stream. And I'm like, oh, that sounds like fun. I'll go there and do that. And I had a blast on V-Stream. A blast. And they shut down, unfortunately. I mean, I get why they shut down. Running this kind of thing is very expensive. Running a video streaming platform is very expensive, and it's not a great general interest one like Twitch. It was a great streaming site, mind you, but it wasn't a general interest one. So of course it didn't, do well. Which is sad. And I went back to Twitch. I have like over 50 followers now on Twitch. Which is cool. I mean, I didn't think that would ever happen. Just some, green boy, doing whatever they find is fun. Would ever get 50 followers. I mean, that's cool. And then, a strange creature that would hang out in this room with me in my little office, passing away this year. That was sad. That was rough. Still rough. And then, getting the two boyos. Those two little weird puppies. A lot has changed. my clients, one of my clients passing away. Oh. There. I think that's a great first coat. Now I can put this brush in there. Okay, I'm gonna let those dry off for a bit. I'm gonna let that soak in the slightly soapy water. I'm gonna grab a couple. Okay, these are the pots that they're gonna go in. Not these exact ones, but these very thin, cheap dollar store pots. But I need to make like tendrils on one of them. I'm gonna grab multiple so I have at least, you know, some thickness here. But I want to have some tendrils, you know, for it. I'm gonna go grab my foam clay. Just gonna move these, you know, a little more to the back there. So I'm gonna go make some tendrils. I'm gonna go grab my foam clay. Okay, foam clay. Let me go back to some pictures of Audrey here. Okay, those ones have them coming out. I do not want coming out of the pot. I like bursting through the bottom of the pot. I just want to get myself an idea on the shapes to do. Ooh, that one's got arms. Funky. I just want to get like an idea of shapes. You know what? I'm gonna. You know, before I do the foam clay, I'm gonna. Oh, I hate that dry texture. Oh, I hate this feeling. The foam for dried flowers. Ugh. I'm gonna go grab my bin with my blades. Actually, I'm just gonna grab my pocket knife. Okay. Okay. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. Yeah, that stretches it out too much. should have grabbed my multi-tool. I think something like that. Then I put that there with a little hot glue. And I should be able to put some beads or something there. There. That should give me at least give me enough, at least enough to work with as I'm making these tendrils. So I'm just going to have a few tendrils coming out of the pot. Still soft. The big one is where I'm going to have the tendrils coming out of. So, I'm just going to... Blah! Blah! Stringy like cheese. Yeah. Forgot how much fun this stuff is to work with. I'm so expecting it to be like, whoops. Like a polymer clay. So now I need to make this into tendrils. Kind of like this one. It's got a couple of longer tendrils coming out. All the leaves and stuff are going to be just like from cheap dollar store plants. Ooh, okay. I don't need that right now. I'm thinking like I should make it a little longer. I have like 3 or so coming out. I have to get some wire in there. Actually, it doesn't have to be perfect because it's a plant tendril. I'm gonna maybe add a little twist to it. I should get some wire. I should use some wire. Let me get my wire out. I have wire cutters in there, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay. All my skills are coming into play. Where's my wire? And that's my cord and my beads. There's my wire. Where's my wire cutter? Crap, okay. Where do I put my multi-tool? Where did I put my multi-tool? Got wire cutters on that. Got wire cutters on my multi-tool. Where did I stick my multi-tool? Where did I stick my multi-tool? Wire cutters. Found my wire cutters. Don't need my multi-tool. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So. They don't need to be too long. So one like that. Maybe one slightly longer. And let's put that in the puppy food bin. Recently changed their puppy food. One of them's having, seems to be having an allergic reaction to something. And we're going to try changing the food. See if that helps. Let's straighten out this wire a bit here. Just enough here. Did I let my multi-tool out? I may have left it out there in the, by the front door when I was dealing with some Halloween decorations. And I can just stick that right into the foam. Okay. Yeah. Let's get the foam clay around a wire here. That way I can pose it once it's cured enough. So maybe by the end of the night I can pose it a bit. Let's squish it a little bit here. A little pinchy pinch. Let that cure a little bit. Ugh. Another chunk. Oh. Blah. Blah. Let that cure. Okay. Now. Get some on my microphone. My microphone does not need foam clay. Let's straighten this out a little bit here so I can use it. They're like 3 tendrils. Come on. Get over the wire. Yeah, I can work on the tendrils more tomorrow or tonight. And tomorrow. I got some simpler stuff planned for later on in the week. Let's see if we can shrink that down a little bit here just to fill that hole. Fill that gap up a bit. Okay, and one more. Yeah, I think this will look cool. Really do. Oh, this is a long one. Don't fall. Kind of want to get this work on the second coat here too. So I might be painting these tomorrow also. Honestly, I might be painting these on Friday. I need a bigger chunk here. Foam clay. Trying to get a rough size here. And then once these have cured a little bit, but not much, just over the next few hours, I should be able to get to a point where I can just bend it. And then it'll, continue to cure more. Maybe on Friday I can paint these. I don't think I'll be able to paint these tonight. I might honestly be able to paint them tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know when I'll be able to paint anything. I'm just grateful plants don't look, like perfectly symmetrical, Perfectly smooth. They're rough and they're weird and they have shapes and bumps, and it makes life a lot easier when making a plant monster. Or 12. Okay. Okay. Next. Let those dry. Or cure. Dry. Dry to a point where I can bend them. And then maybe tomorrow I can paint them. Sealing up my clay. Okay, next. Find a spot for these to dry. I don't have a lot of space to put them to dry. Oh, there. I can put them up there. Go put those someplace to dry. Now I can get plenty of airflow all the way around. Sorry about the bumps. Okay, my chair's got arms in it. When I'm sitting on it, they fit nicely under the table. But when I stand up, it springs back up a little bit and a little too tall for the table. Okay, so the next one I want to go with is a sour apple. I like bright colors. So, that one will go over there. Fresh, clean one. Ugh. Probably from the outside of the container. Probably where that came from. Blech. Blech. Okay. The next color will be. I'll have to maybe make a little darker green. Probably take the sour apple and add some blue to it, I think. Yeah. Okay, let me get to the picture I need. Okay, yeah, so that should be a good enough color. Okay. So go from the bottom up. How far on that picture? Okay, it's pretty far. Maybe I'll go to the when the dough is rising for the stromboli. I can go to the dollar store and see if they have what they have for paints. Fortunately, we do not have an art store in town anymore. We got plenty of galleries, but no stores. Which is kind of sad. We used to have like a couple great ones. The paint store used to have, art paints. Both oils and acrylics. We used to have one like right downtown that has some great art supplies. But now the only art supply places are the craft stores. I think this might need some more blue. You know what? I'll do a second coat with some more blue on it. In it. Yeah. Oh, actually, I think that looks really cool. Yeah, but I'll definitely do a second coat of the sour apple with maybe a little bit of the sea breeze in there. I gotta pick up some clear coat too. Because I am worried about the weather. But I also gotta look for my lights still. So much to do, so little time. Honestly, now that I'm looking at it more, I like it. I mean, I am going to add some more. But maybe if I just... Do I have any darker green? I don't think so. I'll have to look at the rest of my paints. I think I might, though. I think actually I might. I'll go to my bin. After stream, I'll go through my bin. Do like a dry brush. Ooh. Maybe next year. Sorry, I had an idea. Oh, I'm not recording this. Oh. I mean, honestly, look at those. Those actually look pretty good, I think. Put some red on the lips there. These two are going to be the big ones to paint because I got to get inside. But I don't need to get inside right now. So I can focus on getting the outsides done. And the insides will be, you know, mainly the tongue. I'm going to kind of make the tongue a different color. I would say on each of them, but I only have the two big ones. It's not like I have to paint a lot, you know? Like a quick dry brush. Honestly, I might get the Audreys done, you know, tonight and tomorrow. That would be nice. So when people come over on Halloween to get their candy. My problem with Halloween, and I love Halloween menu, but I'm always worried about the kids on a weeknight. Halloween on a weeknight, because there's like so much stuff that could be done, but they really can't go and enjoy it because it's a weeknight, you know? And it's on a Thursday this year. I mean, next year will be great. Next year will be on a Friday. Oh, I think that looks good. Yeah, I might just... add some, sea breeze to it. I don't even have to add a darker green. We'll see how that looks tonight. Okay, this is going to be the longer one. And look at this. Beginning to look like plants. I am going to have to, you know, keep this as a recording if I ever make an Audrey puppet. I would not make something with latex rubber, though. Or latex on the outside. Or at least not yet. I don't... Liquid latex is kind of expensive. I mean, I could. I mean, a lot of this texture I'm looking at, I could probably make with wire on regular foam. But it's more the liquid latex part. I've never worked with it before. And I would have to put liquid latex on the outside of this. There we go. to look like a man-eating plant. Do I have any body parts left over? I don't think I do. I mean, I might have a bin of body parts in the basement. Because I know I have some feet and hands. But I know I'm using my organs for Rizzo. Rizzo gets my organs. My fake organs, mind you, my fake organs. Definitely need something to put in. Ooh, I got a fake ear. I think I still got a fake eye. So I was only gonna put a. Oh no, actually, I guess I got bits. I got a couple fingers that I was gonna use for Halloween, anyways. I think those start turning out pretty nice. I'm gonna hold it like this, though, I think. Ah! My knuckle locked up. Maybe this way? Whoops. Not a problem. It's beginning to look a little like a plant. Beginning to look a little like a creepy evil plant. Everywhere you go. I think I like a little dry brush after this. I know you want to have like layers of color. I remember that from Face Off. Now that was a good competition show. A competition show all about visual makeup effects. And one of the things they would do if they had to make like flesh tone was try to get like undertones in. Try to make it look as natural as possible. With like industry professionals as judges, and it's like my first time seeing what Doug Jones actually looked like. Basically, he's a guy who's constantly in prosthetic makeup. And the man's got a body for prosthetic makeup. Scrawny. You can do kind of anything with him. And prosthetic makeup was a really cool show. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. That was a good show. Okay. Okay, I think this is where I'm going to call it for now. I'm going to get back to painting my Audreys. I'm going to try to get a shot of them, though, because I kind of want to get a shot of them. So let me switch over to... Let me get them all in camera here. Get them all in camera. I'm going to go post these to my Blue Sky and my Tumblr. So there we go. Okay, now I want to grab something from here. Okay, let me switch over to that. Hopefully it doesn't change anything here. Okay. Just going to do a quick switch over. And I'm going to hit recording for a second just so I can grab a still. Okay, there. There we go. I just wanted a still. Okay, I'm going to see if there's anybody to raid. Okay, so one of those bots unfollowed me yesterday. Okay, let's see who to raid. No matter what, it's going to be team member tonight. I just want to take a quick look here at this person's stream. You've been sleeping for a long time. Yeah, you're not... I'm not going to raid you. You're asleep. Somebody doing a subathon. You look like a ping tuber. I want to see what you look like on a bigger screen. Okay, that way I can see what's going on with the what's going on with their model. We'll go with you. We'll go with you. Okay. I want to do a raid, and I'm going to go get myself some lunch. And then I'm going to try to make a Stromboli. So, I think, well, not that I think I'm going to call it. I know I'm going to call it. And I will, see you on the flip side, I guess. Bye. Maybe. Bye.